What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to the video. Today, I'll be taking a look at the starting lineup for the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series Championship race at Phoenix Raceway. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. Starting on the pole, we have 2017 NASCAR Cup Series champion Martin Truex Jr. making his final full-time Cup start in his career, and starting in second position on the outside of the front row, we have two-time NASCAR Cup Series champion looking for his third Cup Series championship later today, Joey Logano in the 22 car for Team Penske. Starting in third position, we have defending winner of the championship race from 2023, Ross Chastain in the one car for Trackhouse, also won at Kansas earlier this year. And starting in fourth position, we have 2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion and 2024 Brickyard 400 winner, Kyle Larson, the 5 car for Hendrick Motorsports. Starting in fifth position, we have 2020 NASCAR Cup Series champion and 2014 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Chase Elliott in the 9 car for Hendrick Motorsports. And starting in sixth position, we have 2022 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Ty Gibbs in the 54 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, still looking for his first career NASCAR Cup Series win. Starting in seventh position, we have 2015 or 2017 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series champion and 2024 Coca-Cola 600 winner Christopher Bell in the 20 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. And starting in eighth position, we have 2017 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and 2024 Daytona 500 winner William Byron in the 24 car for Hendrick Motorsports, looking for his first Cup championship later today. Starting in ninth position, we have the winner from Daytona earlier this year, Harrison Burton in the 21 car for the Wood Brothers. And starting in 10th position, we have two-time NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and winner of Homestead a couple weeks ago, Tyler Reddick in the 45 car for 20-11, looking for his first ever NASCAR Cup Series championship later today. Starting in 11th position, we have 2020 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and 2022 Daytona 500 winner Austin Cindric in the 2 car for Team Penske. And starting in 12th position, we have 2024 Southern 500 winner Chase Briscoe in the 14 car for Stu Ross Racing in the organization's final run. Starting in 13th position, we have the winner from Daytona in 2019, Justin Haley in the 7 car for Spire Motorsports. And starting in 14th position, we have 3-time Daytona 500 winner Denny Hamlin in the 11 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Starting in 15th position, we have the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series Rookie of the Year winner for the most part, Carson Osbar in the 77 car for Spire Motorsports. And starting in 16th position, we have the winner from Chicago Street Course earlier this year, Alex Bowman in the 40A car for Hendrick Motorsports. Starting in 17th position, we have the defending NASCAR Cup Series champion Ryan Blaney in the 12th car for Team Penske, looking to go back-to-back championships for the first time since Jimmy Johnson went 5 in a row. And starting in 18th position, we have John Hunter Nemechek in the 42 car for Legacy Motor Club. Starting in 19th position, we have 2015 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series champion and 2-time Southern 500 winner Eric Jones in the 43 car for Legacy Motor Club. And starting in 20th position, we have Corey LaJoie in the 51 car for Rick Ware Racing. Starting in 21st position, we have Noah Gragson in the 10 car for Stewart Haas Racing. And starting in 22nd position, we have 2021 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Dale Hemrick in the 31 car for Kaulig Racing. Starting in 23rd position, we have 7-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Jimmy Johnson in the 84 car for Legacy Motor Club. And starting in 24th position, we had the winner from Watkins Glen a couple weeks ago and 2015 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Chris Buescher in a 17 car for RFK Racing. Starting 25th position, we have 2-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Kyle Busch in the 8 car for Richard Childress Racing. And starting 26th position, we have Derek Kraus in the 16 car for Kaulig Racing. Starting 27th position, we have 2012 NASCAR Cup Series champion and 2010 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Brad Keselowski in the 6 car for RFK Racing. And starting in 28th position, we have 2022 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series champion Zane Smith in the 71 car for Spire Motorsports. Starting 29th position, we have the driver of the 23 car for 20-11, Bubba Wallace, is still looking for his first win of 2024 in the final race, running a cool Star Wars scheme. And starting in 30th position, we have 2-time NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and 2023 Daytona 500 winner Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the 47 car for JTG Doherty Racing. Starting in 31st position, we have Kaz Grala in the 15 car for Rick Ware Racing. And starting in 32nd position, we have Todd Gilliland in the 38 car for Front Row Motorsports. Starting in 33rd position, we have Ryan Preece in a 41 car for Stewart-Haas Racing, whose ride's not currently set at the moment. And starting in 34th position, we have the winner from Atlanta earlier this year, and we also have 2016 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion Daniel Suarez in the 99 car for Trackhouse Racing. Starting in 35th position, we have 2021 Daytona 500 winner Michael McDowell in the 34 car for Front Row Motorsports, and starting in 36th position, we have Truck Xfinity and 2018 Daytona 500 winner Austin Dillon in the 3 car for Richard Childress Racing. Starting in 37th position, we have JJ Yeley in the 44 car for NY Racing, and starting in 38th position, we have Chad Fitcham in the 66 car for MBM Motorsports. Starting in 39th position, we have Josh Berry in the 4 car for Stewart-Haas Racing, and starting in 40th in final position, we have Jeb Byrne the 50 car for Amervent Racing, making his first Cup start since 2019. So, that is the starting lineup for the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series Championship race. What are the big stories going into? Well, of course, you have a championship race that's expected to take place. You got 4 drivers competing for: Joey Logano in the 22, Tyler Reddick in the 45, William Byron in the 24, and Ryan Blaney in the 12. Of those 4 drivers, I think Ryan Blaney has the biggest advantage. Yes, he's starting around 17th, but remember last year, he started back at 15th position, and guess what? He went on to win the race, and not win the race because Chastain won, but he went on to win the championship, finishing in 2nd. I think Ryan Blaney, despite the fact he's starting the lowest, I think he has to be the favorite. But I do look for guys like Martin Truex Jr., who's in his final full-time NASCAR Cup Series start. I look for Christopher Bell, who's really frustrated, felt like he got cheated out making the championship 4. I think he's going to be super strong. And I look for Kyle Larson, who was really fast in practice a couple days ago. I think Kyle Larson will be a major threat and serious contender for the win. The big thing is you're going to have to be good. You're going to have a good long run car, because I do expect a lot of long runs. I don't expect a lot of cautions throughout the event, and I think drivers are going to try to race respectful and clean and not try to have what we had at the Truck Series race last year, though the championship truck race this weekend was really, really solid when it comes to the racing etiquette. We'll see if the racing etiquette can be really strong this weekend. We'll see if we can have some good racing. Phoenix usually doesn't put on the best racing in the world. Hopefully that can prove me wrong and put on a really solid and a really good product. We'll see how the race ends up going for sure this weekend at Phoenix Raceway. So, this is going to be it for the final starting lineup video of 2024. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Let's go below that and comment your thoughts below on today's episode. Who's your pick to win the race and the championship? Let me know it in the comments below. We'll do reactions to the NASCAR Cup Series Championship race after the race concludes. Tomorrow on the channel, we are also going to have 2 NASCAR news videos. One's dropping around 8, one dropping around 9 to 9:30. We're also going to have some other content dropping this week. We're talking about ranking every race for 2024 at every race when. We're going to have a silly season update either Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. We're also probably going to be doing some stuff for 2025, and you'll see a lot of content dropping this week. And as more silly season stuff and more silly season news breaks, people like Haley Deegan, Shane Van Gisbergen, Carlos Clippers, all that kind of stuff, as more stuff continues to break this week, we'll discuss it live on the channel. Expect a lot of great content as we end the 2024 season later this afternoon. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.